getting that car bonus, and she's a friend of mine. I wanted to help her out, so I thought, well, if it'll help me lose weight, I'll just order it. So I ordered it with no understanding of the product at all. So not even gonna lie, like no explanation. And she was so busy because she had just started. So it came in the mail. I think I in my mind, I thought, well, I work a lot at night, so I'll take a shake as a meal replacement at night. So like I just kind of did it my own way for 2 weeks, didn't notice anything. I was like, this stuff is complete crap. So I was like, good for you, Elise, glad that you're selling it to everybody. And that's because they're really cold in Montana. So I was like, there's no way, that's gotta be one. So I just took it, I literally gave it to my clean lady. She's like, what is that? Does that work? I was like, no, but maybe it'll work for you. She took it, and I was glad. So I canceled. I was like, don't even send me another box of that. I don't want to see it again. So sure enough, May 1st, and here comes the box. I was like, Elise, I don't want it. She's like, oh, just send it back to me, fine. So I sent it back, and I had no intentions of ever trying the product again. But I have had neck discomfort for the last 3 years. It's one of those things that kind of flares up. And I will say that I've been to doctors, got x-rays done, and there's really nothing majorly wrong with me. They said maybe it was some inflammation, been on anti-inflammatories, tried all natural things. I've tried really everything this summer. I was going to my chiropractor 3 times a week, getting adjusted, and onto our Facebook, please do. It's facebook.com/Le-Vel brands, L-E-V-E-L brands. On there, you'll see people sharing their experiences. So it's promoters, customers that write into the company, and they post their stories every day. Well, I had clicked that like button. So for the last few months, I've been watching, and I was reading story after story after story. And there were a few that really got to me in July. And that was one about a mom who was like, oh, I'm finally happy again, playing with my kids. Well, I had just come back from a 2-week vacation where I'll be 100% honest, like I could not wait to get away from my kids. I was just like exhausted. They had driven me crazy. I wasn't feeling good. And I felt horrible that I even felt that way because I should be enjoying those moments. They're 8 and 10 and they're full of energy. Like any down moment, they want to throw the football. They want to throw the baseball. I'm like, that's the last thing I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm just going to do it. So I ordered it. Day one, what I noticed was, oh, by the way, the week that I started, I was moving. And I was only moving 2 blocks away. This is why I was like, I'm going to prove her wrong. That if this product's ever going to work for me, it's got to be a week that's like horrendous. So I was going to be moving 2 blocks away and flying up to Canada on a 3-hour flight for a 5-day conference with my husband's work and then back. So day one, I tried the product, felt a ton of energy. Took those 2 capsules on an empty stomach in the morning. Of course, I didn't listen to her again. I just started. I just did it my way. So it was 2 capsules as soon as I woke up. Full shake 20 minutes later with almond milk, and then I threw on that patch. I didn't go slow. I just jumped right in. So day one, I had tons of energy. I think I packed up like my whole house. And my neighbor came over, and she came over with a glass of wine. She's like, oh, let's have a happy hour. I was like, I don't have time. I'm packing.